안녕하세요, 여러분. Okay, so this is my time in LA and my auditioning experience for Kpop Star 6, which obviously I didn't make it. However, I'm going to tell you all about it. First of all, to prove I got this super cool thing. Oh my god! Okay, so I met like the coolest people ever, and I'll post a picture right here. These are the people I met. They're super awesome. Oh my god. And let's see. The girl beside me, the youngest one, she's like 12, and she is top notch. I saw her dancing, her singing, and she was fabulous. I don't think she made it, which is sad because she was just freaking awesome. Okay, so besides that, so my plane left around 5 a.m. From Kansas, and I landed in Texas, and then I flew from Texas to LA, and Gucci, stop it. And then I arrived in LA about 10 a.m., and I had a bit of delay because I was not able to print out my agreement form here in Kansas, so I had to print it out in a library there, and my Uber app, because I do not drive, Gucci, decided to stop and needed a verification thing of my card, and I wouldn't scan the card. It was very irritating, and so I cried for like a good 30 minutes, and then some lady offered to give me a ride for cash, and it was really nice. And then I decided to, Gucci, sorry, it's just, irritating me. Anyways, so I got to the library, and I got a Lyft or whatever. I printed out my agreement form, and then I got a Lyft to the Line Hotel, and which was fabulous. And oh my god, I almost fell asleep in the car ride because I was so freaking tired. Like, I did not sleep the whole entire night, and it's like 12 p.m. by now. So I arrive at the hotel, and I sign up and everything. They gave me this really cool thing, and my number was like 148 or 138, 158, something 8, and it took a long time. I got into the audition room by like 4 or 5 o'clock, and before all of that, before I got into I actually auditioned. I met those really cool people, and we sang. We had a lot of fun. We went to go eat. It was super cool. And then I met some other people. I did not take pictures with them, but I met some other really cool people, and they were fabulous. And then there was this little girl I met. Oh my god, her hair, I'm pretty sure she made it. I'm pretty sure they were filming her. Like, I was sitting beside her, and they were filming her, okay, singing, and her voice was phenomenal. I was like, ooh, girl, oh my god. She was like 10, and I was like, oh my god, you're so gonna make it. Oh my Jesus Christ, you might not like make the top 10 because you're so young, but Jesus Christ, she was so good. And like, her high notes were on like fleek. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna make it to she made it to the preliminary round, and she's gonna make it on TV. And I just want you to know that I saw her in person, and she had like this I think it was like blue hair or something, but she had colored hair, and it was beautiful, and she was amazing. Okay, like, they filmed her and everything. I hope I'm on camera with her. I hope they like I'm probably blurred out, whatever, but that's me. Okay, just saying. I was right beside her. Anyways, so yeah, I had a lot of fun. My phone was dead most of the time, so I didn't get a whole lot of pictures, but I'll put together a little slideshow of pictures at the end of this video about when I was in the plane. I got to see the night sky, and lots of pictures of the clouds. It was very beautiful, very awesome. And the beach, I went to the beach, and it was awesome. It was late at night, and it was gorgeous, just beautiful. And so I went into the auditions, and Gucci, sorry again. So I went into the auditions room, and there were about 5 of us at a time, and there was a lot of Korean speaking. It was awesome because I understood like 1/3 of it. Like, they were like 안녕하세요 and 잠시만요 and 이름은 and 이뻐요 and so forth, etc. I understood about 1/3 of it, and it was great. And then so it got to my turn. I handed in my papers, and the song I sang was And She Said by To Be Juliet's Secret. And So what they said was, okay, so the 3 judges, there was a male and 2 females. And by the way, I went to the auditions in LA, and I went to in the Line Hotel is in Koreatown, which was freaking awesome. So yeah, I saw a lot of Hangul. But anyways, so I sang, and one one of the like the male, female, and this one was like speaking in Korean, and I heard ipoyo, which is a pretty, and then the male was like grooving, so obviously I knew I was good. Okay, it was awesome. But then the middle one was the translator. The guy didn't actually speak, which I just saw him like moving his head and stuff. You know, it was cool. But the middle one was speaking or translating for this one, and she said, "I have a very beautiful voice." But, however, my tone is off, so I do need to practice. I'm actually thinking about getting a music teacher because I want to be amazing someday. I want to be the next freaking Sunny, okay? The next Taeyeon, okay? Sunny. I want to be Sunny, okay? Otherwise, Taeyeon. And, like, Ailey. I would love to be the next Ailey with her freaking high pitches. I don't think I'll ever get that far, but it'd be really great. So I need to work on my tone, and then I'd be, like, the best. But yeah, she was like, you have a very beautiful voice. It was really good, but your tone is off, so just practice more. So obviously I knew then that I wasn't going to make it to the second round. I don't think a lot of people did. Maybe like 10 or like 20 people out of like the hundreds that were there. It was crazy. So I exited, and I was like, and when I went in, I was like, 안녕하세요, and then my name is Adriana Hersey, and I was singing, and she said, to be a ticket. I sang. When I left, I was like, 감사합니다, 잘 가요, etc. They said it back, and then I left. And then I went to the beach. And then after I went to the beach, when I was at the beach, I swam, and it got really late, so the lifeguard was like, you can't swim out here anymore, and I was like, bro. I didn't know this because it's my first time. Like, I've never been out of the state, so I was really excited. And then I walked 3 hours back to the airport because I didn't have any more money for a Lyft. And so I walked 3 hours back to the airport. It was crazy. It was really late. My plane was scheduled for 8 a.m. the next morning, and it was like 8 p.m. or like 9 p.m. Gucci. It was like 9 p.m. and I went to Subway, okay, and their Subways were like freaking gigantic compared to the ones in Kansas, and for the same price. And I was like, oh my god, yes. Like, and I could tell because I got tuna, which I always get a freaking tuna, okay? It's like delicious, the bomb diggity. And so I got a tuna, and like, they put 4 scoops, okay, just like in Kansas, but like it was like so spread out, like the scoops were like just normal, but like the bread was like freaking huge. I was like, oh my god. Anyways, so I got to the airport. I was so tired. I was like so ridiculously tired. I hadn't slept in like 36 hours and beyond. Okay. I fell asleep in the bathroom. Like, I took my wet clothes from the beach, and I made a pillow out of it for my corset, and I fell asleep in the bathroom for like 30 minutes. And then the people were like, we gotta clean it here. And I was like, bro, I'm trying to sleep. And then then there was this little part in the airport where these other 3 girls were sleeping. I don't know what kind of language they were speaking or where they were from, but it was not anything that I knew of. Like, I've never heard that language before, so I was like, I don't know what this is. But anyways, they were sleeping and like talking and stuff. So then I charged my phone right there, because I trusted them or whatever. They felt like trustworthy girls, and they were charging their phone. So I put my charger in, and I charged my phone because it was dead, okay, and I needed it for pictures and stuff. And then I fell asleep for like off and on for like 2 or 3 hours. And then I woke up, and then I went through the security line, so forth. Don't bring drinks, learned that the hard way. I bought an 87 drink, and then I couldn't bring it on the first time. Anyways, so I got on the plane and was ridiculously tired. Like, took like small, like 10-minute naps between the plane rides. I almost missed my trip from LA to Texas because I fell asleep for like 20 minutes. Because when I looked at the timer, it was like 20 minutes till departing, and I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, they were already boarding the plane. I was like, oh shit. Like, my thing was group 3, and they already called group 3, like, right before I woke up, and I was like, and they were like, group 4, I was like, did they call group 3? And they're like, yeah, and I was like, bro, I totally missed that because I was asleep. So, like, 20-30 minutes I was asleep, which is really nice. Okay. And then and then from Texas, I got a window seat, so I took pictures of the clouds and stuff. It was really awesome. I was all like, there are monsters in the clouds. It was awesome. And like, and somewhere in like Texas or like somewhere, I saw like a whole bunch of squares and stuff, and I didn't see a single person until I hit the city, and I was like, oh, there are all the people. But like, for miles, there was like not a single car in sight. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And then I arrived back, and I had my dad pick me up from the airport because Lyft is not a thing in Kansas, and my Uber wasn't working, and I also had $1 in my account, so I was like, I need a ride home, please. And then, I didn't have cat food, so I had to go. But then I fell asleep when I got home. So yeah, that was my experience. It was super cool, super fantastic. If you had any questions, please let me know. It took a super freaking long time, okay? Yeah. But it was great. I met lots of cool people. It was freaking fabulous, okay? And goodbye, and pictures.